My name is Don Carroll, 32 years old, father of two, living in Johnson City now, from Lee County, Virginia. I have been through the ringer, I suppose, ups and downs. Just living my best life now, for real. Through overdosing in, I think, February of last year, my family, my mom and my dad, kind of pushed me away and really didn't want me around their house or anything like that. But the reason being, now I see now, is because they didn't want to watch me die. You know, my dad found me OD'd, and just by the grace of God, there was Narcan readily available, and that, I guess, held off long enough for another thing of Narcan to get there so that they could revive me. And through that, you know, they kind of pushed me away, because at any moment, you know, they were waiting on that phone call or waiting to walk into my bedroom and find me dead, and not knowing the peace that I stole from them until now was devastating. But through that, you know, through them pushing me away, a friend of mine just randomly came around. I hadn't seen her like 2 or 3 years, and she got to talking to me about recovery. And the last time I'd seen her, we were strung out on the streets together and this and that. And she was telling me how recovery had changed her life. And, you know, talk is cheap to me, of course, but I seen it in her. You know, she was not the same person. She had a job, a car. She was getting back into her kid's life. She was actually happy with herself, and I really envied that. But it still took months of her telling me this every day to get me to finally even think about it, you know. And through that, her doing that, like, finally it came to a point to where I was either going to shoot myself because I couldn't afford to OD and just end it, but I was too scared to do that. So finally, at that end, I was like, something's got to change. So I packed a bag up, and whenever she came back around that next weekend, I was like, look, I don't know what you did or how you did it, but I have to do something. And she dropped me off in Kingsport at Creekside. So I went in there, and I wasn't taking no for an answer. I was that desperate, because there was no other way to live. It does work. I see it every day, from people that's got 40 years to people that's got 5 days, man. You can see a change, and there is help.